All right, so it looks like the Hall of Fame race baiters have joined up and combined forces once again. You got Jemele Hill and Cari Champion and a bunch of these people who are jealous. They've been bitter ever since they've been fired from ESPN and all of this stuff. It's pretty crazy. Now they are on the attack. They are going after none other than Stephen A. Smith, who's the face of ESPN. Looks like they're trying to slide Pat McAfee in that spot potentially, but Stephen A. Smith, a longtime face of ESPN, is under major attack from, a bunch of bitter people who've been fired. And, there could be some jealousy involved. KC from Behind the Lines broke that down. I want to get into all of it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit the bell notification, hype the video. That will be greatly, greatly appreciated. Now, Stephen A. Smith was given the thumbs down award by the NABJ. And it says, it said, this is like some political stuff, and I'm not really into all of that. But I want to get into what KC had to say, because he explained how the jealousy, it's one thing for him to be getting the thumbs down from the NABJ or whatever. Jemele Hill and the Cari Champions and a bunch of these people who are chiming in. They're chiming in because they're jealous and they're still mad that they got fired. Check this out.
So why is the trio of Smelly Jemele, Cari the Champion of Failure, and Trishelle Beadle, why are the ladies hating on Stephen A. Smith? Why are the ladies allergic to his masculinity? Well, according to Jemele Hill, my brother has lost his way. He has stepped away from the woke faith. He has no problem attacking and criticizing black people, but he doesn't have that same energy with the white man, and he damn sure doesn't have that same energy with Orange Man Bad. Imagine my surprise. Just imagine my surprise when I found out the basis of Jemele Hill's criticism of Stephen A. Smith is based 100% on race.
Of course, everything with her is about race. Everything. She can't help it.
Since she was fired by ESPN for her unhealthy obsession with mythical racism, Jemele Hill has doubled down and attempted to build a career on manufactured racism. Now, you would think she would do the complete opposite. With the business of mythical racism being bankrupt, you would think Jemele Hill would pursue a career that actually pays. But to her credit, Jemele Hill is an ambitious creator. She keeps creating stories of racism even though no one is watching.
She'll turn anything into a race conversation.
With Jemele Hill, her problem with Stephen A. Smith is supposedly based on race. Keyword, supposedly. With Michelle Beadle, her issue with Stephen A. Smith is supposedly personal. She is supposedly mad at Stevie over comments that he made about Ray Rice 15 years ago. I'm sure you guys remember Ray Rice and that elevator incident with his girlfriend or his wife. I don't remember what Stephen A. Smith said at the time. It was so long ago. Either way, Michelle Beadle has been holding on to that grudge for over a decade. With Cari Champion, there is speculation that she's upset with Stephen A. Smith because he refused to step in and save her job at ESPN.
It's a lot of that going on. Make no mistake about it. There are people who feel like Stephen A. could have helped them keep their jobs, and the fact that he didn't, for the fact that they still got fired, a lot of them are mad at him for it. Let's keep it real.
Which is something that happened 6 or 7 years ago. Now, in her defense, I'm sure Cari Champion is upset, disappointed. She went from making 6 figures at ESPN to struggling to survive as an independent creator here on YouTube. Earlier this year, her bestie Jemele decided to help Cari. They combined failures to create a channel on
He said they combined failures.
YouTube called Flagrantly Failing.
Oh,
I'm not sure why they would waste their time with this instant disaster. Several years ago, Jemele Hill and Cari Champion, they had a show on Vice called We Won't Stick to Sports. The audience wouldn't stick with the show because
the audience wouldn't stick with the show. Listen, man, it ain't easy doing this independent media, independent creator stuff, man. It's every day. You gotta be upset. You gotta want this. This ain't something where you don't get it ain't nobody pushing you to do it. Ain't no spoon feeding, ain't no handouts. You gotta get out here and get to it. Everybody not cut out for this. Everybody ain't cut out for this.
Every week, viewers told Cari and Jemele to get off my TV. The show was immediately canceled on a network with minimal expectations for ratings. So I'm struggling to understand why Jemele Hill and Cari Champion thought the same format would work on YouTube. Unsurprisingly, it ain't working. Last month,
Hey, Casey, you whipping up a pot. You cooking right now, Casey.
Flagrantly failing. It generated 64,000 views on YouTube. Uncle KC generated 68,000 views yesterday.
Facts. And look. We don't even want to tell y'all the numbers we doing. We don't even want to tell y'all the numbers we doing. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. For them to be all over ESPN for all this time, they can't get nothing going on the tube. They can't get it popping.
These two lovely ladies who spent years working at ESPN, they are struggling to draw flies to a fresh turd on this platform. And it's not surprising. They're not the first, and they damn sure won't be the last media personalities who struggle to make it on YouTube. This is not the mainstream media. There are no producers. There are no writers. There are no directors giving you guidance. At ESPN, Cari Champion was paid to read off of a teleprompter. The audience was already there. The audience was already established. On YouTube, you have to earn it, and you have to earn it every day. This is a nonstop grind. It ain't easy. Uncle KC just makes it look effortless. If you want to build and sustain an audience on this platform, this has to be an obsession. You have to be obsessed with this as much as Jemele Hill is obsessed with race. There are no excuses. Feeling sick? Don't matter. Burned your lip eating mom's cooking and you spend a week on camera looking like you have an STD? Don't matter. Your dog has cancer. You're traveling hours back and forth to Auburn for her treatment. You're emotionally exhausted watching her struggle to survive. Don't matter. Nothing can get in the way. You find a way to make it work. You sit with your laptop at the hospital in Auburn and work while your dog gets treatment.
Listen, man, I feel like a lot of this is happening because they mad that they got fired and they see the success that he's having. I don't agree with everything Stephen A. do, but I'm not into the politics or none of that. But I'd be damned if it don't have something to do with if success don't play a part in it, and jealousy.
Taking her job at SiriusXM. Cari Champion can pretend that Stephen A. refused to save her job at ESPN. Michelle Beadle, she can claim personal reasons. She can continue to be emotional over Stephen A. Smith taking her job at SiriusXM. Of course, it wasn't his fault. If Michelle Beadle was drawing an audience, they wouldn't be looking to replace her with someone who can.
Exactly, and that's the thing. They're not looking in the mirror. They going after him. A lot of them is jealous because they have not been able to do numbers, and they've been getting let go. And the people are not connecting with whatever content it is that they're putting out and they're producing. It's not resonating. And Stephen A. Smith is everywhere, man. The success speaks for itself. And now you got a bunch of jealous, bitter people going after him. What says you? Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. Shout out to KC from Behind the Lines, man. Make sure y'all subscribed over here. Right there. Shout out to KC, man.